Did I do the private thing again? I think I did. No, it's public. It's just, for some reason, it's not showing up. Where have you been? Oh, there it is. Hey, how's it going? Where? Look at that. Look at me. Ain't I just the utmost of positivity and devotion? Okay, before we start this, gotta turn this down. And we're gonna go at it. Like a bunch of rabid animals. Hello everybody, my name is Galiful. Nice to see you again. Yeah, that's been a while since I've said that. I've just been editing just a whole bunch of like YouTube videos of doing basic reviews for things. That's why I'm a moron. Oh, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted. There we go. Okay, so we're back. It has been almost a month since I've actually played this. Now, a lot has happened since my last playthrough, including my father's death, believe it or not. So, I am severely and a little bit rusty.
Sorry, boss. Took a little longer to find him than...
Shut up. Who gave you that mohawk?
Why are we the ones?
So much easier. Yeah, you start to lose a little gap. Who said you could have that? Give me that. Bam. There we are. Anyway, hello there. My name is Galiful. I don't know if anybody's even really paying attention, but hey, how's it going?
I've been digging deeper into Dr.
Oh my
Harris's
god, Oracle.
bank records. There've been multiple payments starting last
This is why I started reading Green Arrow.
and nothing. The payments came
You
from
are the reason why I started reading Green Arrow.
One of Joker's oldest
Barbara,
aliases.
please.
So, Joker pays
Stop.
Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops.
Barbara.
Doesn't make sense.
Wrong button. Now, wasn't there something if I went this way? Shows a little cutscene.
Will find you. Rip your flesh like paper.
Rip my flesh like paper. Finally, somebody's doing that. You know, I requested that last week on, like, on my sushi menu. They wouldn't do it, so thank goodness, Killer Croc. Bam. Okay, this is bugging me. I'm being bugged. Give me a fat second. Close. I don't know what it is with, like, everything. Okay? So, like, I don't know how people are familiar with, like, YouTube and, like, everything else like that. Because I sure as hell am not. Like, there's been, like, a whole bunch of updates that recently. So, to, like, even have, like, community stuff, you gotta reach, like, 500 subscribers. And it's just, like, it's a little weird, to tell you the truth. kind of reminds me of the ruins. Which one was it with Arkham City? I think it was Arkham City that you had Talia.
The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined.
Green arrow, Barbara. Green arrow.
Sounds like she had a change of
Green
heart.
arrow,
She tried
Barbara.
to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
Yeah, detective work, Honestly, like, if they ever do create, like, another, like,
This area is falling apart. It's not
if they
safe to
create,
use the
like,
grapple.
another, like, Batman game, I kind of want Detective Chimp to be in it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want the Question, Detective Chimp, maybe one of the Robins take over.
And the second.
I mean, as much as I like Bruce and, like, everything, I've read enough Bruce in my life to where I am completely content with not reading Bruce. Do you get what I'm saying?
Go
Like,
Says, I'm coming for you. I want what I paid for. And then another joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
okay. Where do I... Okay, so everything has a crumble effect around here. So... I'm obviously supposed to go over there. And... yeah. This is obviously the spot that I'm gonna have to go. But then there's also this. Okay. Nope. Why didn't you do it, bats? Whose conduct? I mean, what the hell? Oh, that's so sweet. So, I recently did a comic, where, Jason and, Nightwing, or Richard and, Jason team up, basically. And it's so sweet. Why did I do that? Why are you showing me? I get it.
The grapple won't work.
I get it.
I am going to have to climb.
And they were saying, oh, I love it because you immediately get to see Jason, you get to immediately see Richard, you know, and it's just all nice and sweet and cuddly and whatnot. The thing is like, with that comic, you can only do so much within 3 minutes, so I cut out, like, a good majority of that comic. Like, my whole thing with all of this is, like, to produce, like, for you to go and read it. That's why I put it at the end of each video as well. Like, I'm going to revisit that comic again, but this time it's gonna be the flashback sequence where it shows Tiny Jason and Disco Wing. But right now I'm working on a Booster Gold one that has a bit of, like, heartfeltness to it that I really do appreciate whenever Booster Gold comics are, like, really good. I mean, one of my favorites is Booster, can I do that? Am I insane? I think I'm insane. I'm insane. Yep. Insane in the membrane. Yes, I get it. I can upgrade, but I don't really feel the need to. So, if I just do this. Can I just do this? Yep. Okay. And then I'm at the beginning, so that was not good. Oh, just brought me back up where I need to be anyway. For some reason. Huh. Okay, cool. Yeah, but like I was saying, like the comic's like very sweet and whatnot at certain points. Then it gets like very depressing real fast because then it brings up Jason's backstory. Now you got to note, like Jason's had like 5 backstories. Wait, did I see this beforehand? Yeah, like Jason has had several backstories throughout the whole thing. Like one where his dad's a drug dealer, one where he just works for the Penguin, the other one where he worked for Two-Face, one where he was just an exact copy of Dick. I shit you not. There is literally one where he was a circus performer as well, which I think was a very common thing back then because apparently the pinnacle of like peak human physicality was acrobats back in the day. It's like, yeah, circus performer, peak. They can go to war.
Looks like I have to climb.
You just gotta believe me, dude. They're top tier. And then you just have Batman. Now, what did I do this for again? Let's use a little brain activity here. Now, just to go back, or is it? Forget. Can I zoom in? Yes, I can. That way. I'm not using a guide, by the way. I haven't played this game in like probably probably a good 15 years. If it's that old. I haven't played this since I was a teenager, and it's been a hot minute since I've been one. No.
This area is falling apart. It's not safe to use the grapple. I need to climb up the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. Oh yeah, canonically, Batman does not drink, by the way. Yeah, every time, like, Bruce is doing something, like, completely stupid, like, as Bruce Wayne, or Brucey Wayne, or however anybody wants to call him at that, at one of his aliases. Is that a... No. Yeah, he does not drink whatsoever. He doesn't like not being in control of himself at 24/7, which is very smart of Bruce because Bruce is insane. Bruce is clinically insane.
The bricks keep crumbling to dust. The grapple won't work.
Like,
Looks like I am going to have to climb.
it's a very good idea for. You know what? I'm just gonna give up and. Yeah, just going this way. Going this way. We're going this way. Yeah, so Bruce is just clinically insane. That's the whole reason why he has the no-kill rule in the first place. Is because if he does, he will continue to just unalive people. Innocent or not. You know, he would just keep going. And I mean keep going. And he's done it multiple times. In fact, his dad didn't adopt the no-kill rule and became just a huge fucking problem. Oh, so that's where that leads out to. So I could just come back at any time. Okay, so it goes up to the top here. Okay, that makes sense why there would be crumbling buildings outside to do this. Okay. Now, let's just... I don't know. I forgot to change the thumbnail. I worked so goddamn hard on a thumbnail and I didn't even use it. I'm a moron. Thumbnail. Change. Like, I legitly just spent some time just making like, an actual, like, thumbnail. Like, it looks stupid. And that's the point that I wanted it to be. Okay, yep, there we go. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm wearing the Riddler jersey here because I thought it would be funny. Okay. Combat battering. Yeah, so a little fun fact about here is there is a comic called Arkham Asylum, and I've done a review on it earlier with the William Unzdante kind of, dementia walking through basically Dante's Inferno kind of aspect to it. That came out in 1989, a little bit before Timothy Drake came into play. So, Tim. And he came out a couple of months later out of that comic. So during that time, Batman's just going insane during this time. He's still struck him with grief because of Jason. He's still, like, just completely on edge. And then not just that, but Dick and Bruce are like just.
Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. It's the Bat Hunt. Still, I want health insurance.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with you. Oh shit! You hurt.
Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
Yep. So yeah, and then Dick and Bats are like still at odds at the time. He's still living in Teen Titans Tower, during that whole shabacle. Oh, hey, how's it going? Hey, I didn't even see chat at all. Congratulations, you're literally my first ever comment. Hey. Let's see here. Iluna. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. Yeah, like I said, like, I don't know if you've watched any of my shorts or, like, anything else like that, or anything. Give me 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, my stepmom just called me. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, recently I've been kind of slacking off because my father just died. She just literally just called me, right now. I'm gonna be leaving here in a couple of minutes, to be truthful. Um, yeah, so, like, I've been clearing out his house and, like, everything else like that.
Is he okay?
I mean, no, it's alright. To tell you the truth, I knew my dad wasn't gonna, like, live long, if I could say that in confidence, but I wasn't expecting it to happen in my 20s, you know?
Don't let him hit you, you idiot.
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, so yeah, like, yeah. So I've just been doing like a whole bunch of stuff, like over at his house. I just closed out his bank account, and I'm using the rest of the money to pay the rest of the bills for the place so she can move out. Yeah, yeah. That little tribute I did, which was in due to my father, because what happened I volunteer at like an old folks home. I like doing that a whole lot. I like interacting with them, taking them places, doing things and stuff like that. I was supposed to do like a fundraiser type of thing, like just to help out and do stuff so the old people can go and do things. And I got a call at like 5 in the morning, and I set my alarm for like 6 to get ready and everything. I thought it was my alarm. My stepmom calls me and tells me my dad's dead. And I just crashed my car too. So I woke up my roommate, who was like in the middle of sleep, and my best friend, and I told her, it's like, my dad's dead. And she hops over her boyfriend, okay? Like, hops over her boyfriend like an Olympic athlete, okay? And we're just rushing down there, and I just see my dad on the couch, covered in a blanket and whatnot. And I was sitting beside him, just, you know, best as I could. And the first thing I could think of is just Superman. Like, Superman issue 5, red and blue. Of, like, Pa Kent raising, and then at the grave and thinking, you're special, I'm proud of you, I love you, kind of deal. Like, that's all I could think of. It was the only thing that just kept me together that whole day. And I thought to myself, is like, I have to do this, I have to. And good thing I did, because it got out, like, a lot of the emotion that I was able to, like, you know, do the funeral, sign the death certificate, you know, retrieve his ashes, do all of this, clean out most of the stuff to have this emotional strength to do this. Because even though my father, we had a complicated relationship, sounds familiar, right, Bruce? I still loved him with everything. And, it was just so... It felt like something I should have done, you know? And I don't regret that video whatsoever. What I do regret is them not allowing me to use the last son of Krypton from the new Superman movie on here because of the copyright, and it went so well with the emotional key and tone. It was... Yeah, it was just like, it was completely crazy of like how they did it. I don't know. It was just, what am I supposed to do? I'm an idiot. I'm losing track. I got lost in the sauce just a moment there. Okay, we're going this way to East Arkham, I assume. But yeah, it was just this like thing. And I'm glad I did it, because throughout all of this, I've just been learning how to edit and just try my best for whatever goddamn reason. But it is, and I will tell you right now, things that I was not prepared to inherit from my father whenever I was in his house, you know, clearing out stuff, was receiving a cast iron from him, because he treated those things like gospel. My dad loved to cook, you know? Like, he treated those things so well and everything. I mean, that's how I know how to heat treat cast iron. I know how to cook on them. I know how to do all this other kind of junk on them. And his, like, Chinese wok spoon for cooking completely. Ooh. Boy, did I bawl my eyes out holding that item in my hands. I will tell you that right now. Now it's all mine, and I use it occasionally. But it is what it is. Oh, what?
Oh, isn't that cute? Little bats are sleeping. Someone finish him off.
By the way, what are you in Arkham right now? Just the beginning. So, I originally was planning on... So, my original thought process is, okay, I'm not that far in. Like, I will tell you that right now. Not that far. I just defeated Bane, I think. Oh! No! Bruce, do not fuck me, right? Bruce! Yeah, I just defeated Bane recently. Nothing too special. So originally my plan was I was gonna record these episodes, and I was having a hard time talking throughout the whole thing. Some points I will go completely just quiet, and it made the editing process a lot harder. So what I was gonna do was I was gonna do a comic review, okay? For each time I go quiet or recommend a comic and whatnot. But then the comic reviews of, like, the clips were doing a lot better than that, and they're a lot easier to produce because I know a whole bunch of DC comics and just fun little things about it. No, not really. It was one of the easier ones. It kind of reminded me of Spyro for Bane. The Bane fight. Believe it or not. Like, because I grew up playing, like, the original Spyros, including 1 and 2, and 3. It just reminded me of one of those. Really? The first boss, which is just a guy on, like, Venom. On Venom, shows you how to dodge timing. Like, it will slow down and everything, and you could just go right in.
Well, look who it is. Yeah, big bad Batman. Come on, tough guy. Come and get us.
Nope.
Oh, look at it.
They must be so confused, those goons, just now. They're just like, oh, it's the Batman. Hey, you want to do that? He just walks out. And we're like, should we be afraid? Should we worry about that? Should we do something? Like, nah. Yeah. He'll figure his way in. Really? But yeah, the first boss is like, he kind of looks like Krieg from, like, Borderlands 2, has the big arm. Oh yeah, go ahead. If you want to ask me something about my channel.
Got to be another way in. There always is. Just need to look around.
Oh, 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 oh.
Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to get all your feedback on the place.
Yeah, what do you want to ask?
I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps
Do I have to go up here?
in our task of taking over.
So, about that, okay? Because of all the I got into a car crash recently. I recently lost my job. I recently had to pay for my dad's funeral. I had to do all this, and I'm saving up for a car right now. I am so broke right now, plus with the rent and everything. Once I become more, like, maybe established and I find a job and stuff like that, sure, I would love to commission art from people and, like, everything else like that. But right now, there is literally no way I could even do that. And I'm so sorry. Like, I would love to, but I literally only have enough for rent and, like, food. Those are, like, literally the two things I can do right now, and it makes me sad. It's the whole reason why.
Maimers and murderers that are not yet in the old
Oh yeah, you can.
Move before I feed you to the man himself.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. If I'll let you. Oh yeah, I've got Discord. All right.
Ding dong. Warden Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget cuts.
Yeah, cause like otherwise I would love to. Otherwise I wouldn't be like photoshopping all of this other kind of stuff. Like it the what is it again? This one's like fairly new. So this is like purely my channel Discord. It's just literally my username. It's Galliful. Hey, what's up? Yeah, sorry to do this to you, King of the Dead, Love 99. I'm actually gonna be leaving here soon. So, like I was telling Luna here, or Luna, so my dad just died. And I've been like coordinating like all this other kind of stuff. And right now my stepmom is coming to me right now because I gotta pay some of the bills for the whatchamacallit, because I was the sole inheritor of my dad's like thing since I was his only child. So I'm gonna be leaving here soon, probably for about like 20 to 30 minutes, but I'll be back.
However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go amiss.
Was it really? 14 years. That doesn't feel like... Wait, it came out in what, 2009? Let's see here. Yeah, that's about 14 years. Yeah, that would be. Oh, wait, that just put a connection into my head. Yeah, so whenever this came out, Dick Grayson was Batman during this time. It was right before, Richard. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, wait, you're a guard. Arkham Origins. I'm trying to remember how many Arkham games are in there. There's either 3 or 4, and I can't quite remember what it was. I haven't played these games since I was a teenager. basically, and I haven't been a teenager in a little bit. But give me a second here.
Got to be another way in. There always is. Just need to look around.
Is that how it was? See, I couldn't, like, tell you. Yeah, Luna, I didn't get the friend request for some reason.
To announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget cuts.
Damn, like, it's been that long?
Please remember to keep an eye open for any
Yeah, the only thing that I know is like, I'm deep into, like, the comics and whatnot. I've read probably thousands, like, just this week, I was reading through the Green Arrow series, in fact, because, I don't know, something compelled me to read Green Arrow. I've never really read Green Arrow, but, damn, is that guy, like, fuck the oligarchy. Like, I already knew a lot about Oliver and, like, everybody. Like, I loved Connor in comics and whatnot, but I haven't read, like, the new run from, like, 2023. Like, I've read Green Arrow beforehand, especially during the 70s, where he was like, fuck the establishment, but damn, yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised they never even tried to do a Green Arrow game. I mean, I know Green Arrow isn't as popular as Batman, but, like, it would probably have some really good game mechanics in it. Especially, like, a Far Cry type kind of game, where you get to do all that. But, damn, the dude is so cool. Now, Origins is the one where Troy Baker is Batman, right? If I can remember correctly, or was that or did he play Joker at one point in time? Oh, I see where I'm supposed to go. I'm an idiot. Grapple hook.
Got to be another way. There always is. Just need to look around.
But yeah, like, Arkham Origins, I'm a huge, I used to be, like, a huge Troy Baker fan. I especially love it.
Yeah, I can't believe Batman just left.
Let's see here, he played Joker, Rogue, Krang, Smith, voiced, Batman. Oh, yeah! Yeah.
Me too.
He actually did a pretty good job for Batman. I'm not gonna lie. Like, who was that? Chris O'Mare, or who was it? Also, who played in DCU, the animated series and whatnot with Batman and Robin. He plays a pretty good Batman too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that man, like, whenever I'm reading comics and I see Bruce on, like, on the page, it either goes towards his voice or Kevin Conroy. But yeah, like, he did a pretty good job, the guy who plays Krang as well. Like, he did a fantastic job, to be honest. The VR game, I forget what it's called off the top of my head. Oh, can I just go over here? There's two, I think. One where Dick Grayson dies, and one where it's like in the beginning, where you get to see Dr. Harleen Quinzel before she turned into Harley Quinn. I saw that where he goes under the identity of Matches Malone, which is one of Bruce's aliases. Also, fun fact. Oh wait, I just came from here. I'm an idiot. Fun fact. Damien portrayed Matches Malone playing Little Matches in one of the comics, and it was one where he had to team up with Supergirl, believe it or not. That's pretty cool. I love that comic a lot. Kara and Damien's dynamic in that. I liked it a lot back in the early days when Damien was a little bratty, but honestly, all the Super family love him. Weirdly enough, Kara doesn't really care for Dick much. Dick Grayson, I should say that. Not gonna bring up that. Let's see here. Man, all my concentration's going towards that. I'm usually like... but yeah, the, in that comic, Damien played a Little Matches, and it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I loved that comic. In fact, I might do a review on that.
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham.
Yes, we get it.
There were doctors, politicians,
Well,
and
I hate to do this, guys, but I gotta go. Sorry about this, but I will be back in probably 20 or 30 minutes. But I'll see you then. I'll be back.